Prem Pati Mahadeva ki Jai. Cordial welcome to everybody in the temple tonight. Those of you viewing live, welcome. As we get set in a little bit to do our Katha or Pravachan tonight, the Maha Ekadasi, there are different names. Harishani Ekadasi, Shani meaning the sleeping time. Mahavishnu is getting ready to turn tonight. There are different discourses. But as we celebrate, let's sing for Ganesh Baba before we do Arati whilst devotees are still doing their parikram. Jai 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 Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinashika, Jai 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 Gananayaka, Gajavarana Gauri Nandana. Everybody help me sing. Gajavarana Gauri Nandana, Gajavarana Gauri Nandana, Gajavarana Gauri Nandana, Gangadhar Shiva Shambhu Nandana,
Gangadhar Shiva Shambhu Nandana,
Jai 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 Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinayaka,
Jai Jai Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinashaka,
Jai Shubha Mangaladayaka, Vidya Buddhi Pradayaka,
Jai Shubha Mangaladayaka, Vidya Bodhi Pradayaka,
Gajavarana. Go, come up, Gani.
Gajavarana Gauri Nandana,
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 Gangadhar Shiva Shambhu Nandana.
Gangadhar Shiva Shambhu.
Everybody together. Jai Jai Jai
Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinashaka,
Jai Jai Jai
Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinashaka,
Jai Shubha Mangaladayaka, Vidya Buddhi Pradayaka, Vidya Buddhi
Pradayaka, Vidya Bodhi Pradayaka.
We sing tonight. Gauri Ganesh Uma. Everybody help me. Parvati Nandana Shri Ganesh, Gauri Ganesh,
Uma Mahesh, Parvati Nandana Shri Ganesh,
Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh,
Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh,
Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh,
Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh,
Shivanandana Ganapati Ganesh,
Shivanandana Ganapati Ganesh,
Shivanandana Ganapati Ganesh. Ganesh,
Gauri Ganesh, Uma Mahesh, Parvati Nandana Shri Ganesh,
Parvati Nandana Shri Ganesh. Om Gajananam Bhutaganadisevitam Kapeta Jumbo
Palachara Bhakshritam,
Umasutam Sho
Abhinashakarakam,
Namami Viganeshwara
Pankajam,
Sarvamangalamangale
Shive Sarvata Sarike,
Sharanye
Trayambike Gauri,
Narayani
Namostute,
Gurur Brahma
Gurur Vishnu,
Gurur Devo
Maheshwara,
Gurur Sakshat
Param Brahma,
Tasmai Shri
Guruve Namaha.
Om Namah Shivaya.
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 Om
Namah
Shivaya.
Umapati Mahadeva ki Jai. Everybody, please have your seat. Make yourself comfortable. Tonight, let me welcome again all members, everybody in the temple, Sitaram, on this rainy night. As I mentioned before, tonight is Ekadasi, the 11th day in the moon. Today, it is said that Lord Krishna in Padma Puran he explains to Yudhishthir the benefit of doing this prayer. In that discourse, Yudhishthir is somebody who makes crazy decisions. On the way here, I was talking to my godson Adi, and we were talking about the importance of young people. You know, in his case, today's conversation was about opening. He's 18, he's going to start university, opening right account, bank account, encouraging financial literacy, learning that, okay, to have a special account for that age group that wouldn't have the fees that adults pay, that you and I pay. In that conversation, how to spend your time influencing the young person, how to invest the money so that good decision making is going to be allowed. Yudhishthira is the opposite of that. Yudhishthira is somebody whose father was the king, he has a lot of money, and although he fights for the money, he squanders it in gambling. He becomes so foolish that even God, his best friend, cannot influence him now. Do not bet yourself, do not gamble. Who is so crazy to gamble their brother? I bet my brother in the match, I bet my wife in the match, I bet all my cattle, all my bet for children to understand everything I have. The cousin says, are you sure you want to bet that? If you bet your brother, they will become my slave. If you bet your wife, we will make she slave in this house. And the boy is so corrupted, so sure that he will win. Yes, bet man, I will win this time. I will win this time. I will come back. And one by one, everything is lost. And when somebody says Ekadasi, story, that these are days that people do a lot of in-depth, simple, but they get a lot of in-depth blessings from Lord Vishnu. So in it, the katha behind it, this Padma Puran is one. Every month it have 2 Ekadasi. And every one, Yudhishthir wanted to know, I done so stupid already, I done make so much of foolish mistakes, I don't want to do it again. It have a fasting, it have a prayers I could do. So I wouldn't be so foolish, I wouldn't squander away the good things that God gave me. Is one thing tonight to offer all those leaves, do the puja, listen to the conversation of God, get the blessing, get the good luck, win the lotto. But do you know how hard many people who win the lotto have it after they win? Consider what I say, when you don't have the big heap of money, the prayers, your studies, get the job, get the money. But when you get the money, you have different problems. For example, somebody announced, I win the lottery. You know how many people are going to come tomorrow? Here's my cousin, here's my best friend, here's my favorite friend, here's my favorite neighbor. Give me 100, give me 1,000. When you don't give them enough, when you don't give enough, you're bad enough. Every bandit watching you, every nice looking bandit watching you too. Everything you work for, you fight to have it. When you get it, you have to fight to keep it now. If young people don't have that good influence, they will squander their time, their youth, their money. That is one form of Kali. One of the root reasons we worship your mother is so that she fights that zombie in you. I want to go and buy the nice sneakers. Think about what I said, the first salary. You could buy, as I was telling him, you could buy a piece of land, plant some teak and invest. When you start to reap money, you might need help to count that money. Or you could take it and squander that first salary on a car, and you'll buy a car or a shoes or a phone or a watch, and every time the month passes, the value of that entity is dropping. But the only person who celebrates the sneakers and the assets like that never will make you $1 is foolish people. Padma Puran is helping a foolish fella. Don't make foolish decisions again. You don't put yourself in trouble. Don't go in it more. Prem Sabolo Shri Vishnu Bhagwan Ki Jai. Do you know there's a discourse where Lord Shiva make a foolish decision? Tonight we're going to deal with that. I don't know if you ever hear the name Tripurari. Jai Tripurari Bhava Bayahari. Let me sing that bhajan a little bit for children. Somebody tell me to sing a song tonight. Me I know the song, it's all I help me. Jai Tripurari Bhava Bayahari Dukkahari Har Namah Shivaya. Jai Tripurari Bhava Bayahari Dukkahari Har Namah Shivaya. Bala Sushobhita Nirmala Ganga Bala Sushobhita Nirmala Ganga Parikanta Me Mala Bhujanga Parikanta Me Mala Bhujanga Bhore Gata Vibhuta Avirate
Mrigachala-yudhashari nange Mrigachala-yudhashari nange.
Jai Girish Jai Mahashish Jagadish Har Namah Shivaya. Jai Tripurari Bhava Bayahari Dukkahari Har Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Om 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 Namah Shivaya. Jai Tripurari Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. If we get tied up in singing these bhajans, it might sound nice. The drumming, the keyboard, all the different instruments you could imagine. It will sound good, but then you will never get to learn what Tripurari means. Tripurari means the one who burns the Ri at the end, the fella who burned the three cities. Pura. Pura means city. Puri. It had three cities, and this man burned it. He is Shiva. Duk Hari is the one who take away everybody's sadness. More or less, this is our discourse tonight. Lord Shiva, in many instances, last night somebody asked a question, I touched on it, with the coconut, with the offer by the Murti. The question went further. For those of you that missed it, last night's question was, somebody asked me beside the Katha, if when we offer things by the Murti, if we could take the exact item and then take it from there and share it, is that done? Yes. In other countries, the mala they put on the Murti, they will take it and put it on. The actual fruit, the coconut and the kalsa and the berry, when the prayer is done, they want to break it, drink it, use it, eat it. The fruits that we used to hang up here and you're asking the devotee to sit in the fruit as a seat, coconut for example, they would want to take it down and eat it. But when I already charhawe, when I give something, I cannot use it for myself. If I give you something, could I then come and imagine I take out your chana and then I come in your plate to eat your food? No man, it have more. Give what you could give. Think what I'm saying. Gita says, give gifts that you could afford, that you could give with a clear heart. So, it have a discourse that explains that. Because the question went further, when it's Shivratri, and I see everybody offering under the sun, the bar for the pera, all the nice things, but I don't see it being shared to the back. When you're on your way out, what is happening? Then the person doesn't understand Shiv worship. In Brahm Vaivat Puran, there's a discourse where Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu, I'm summarizing for time, Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu are spending time together. Lord Shiva invite Mahavishnu and he said, please come home, come to Kailash. And when he got the chance, Lord Vishnu became, in that moment, like a guru. Tell me why the sun is in this direction. Tell me why certain things are made the way they are made. Certain life is born from an egg. Certain life is born like a plant from a shoot, no egg. No mixture between male and female. Certain things have certain forms, certain things have different forms, different origin. Why? And as he was asking questions, Lord Vishnu started to answer the questions. For the elders here, do you remember how long time when a child, as we would say, accept the Guru, Christian, Diksha, how when the prayers finish, the Bedi part finish, the last part of accepting your Guru, becoming the God child, until when you take out the food for the Godfather or the prasad, the Guru would feed. If it's a young child, I would hold the child on my lap and feed the child like this. In the same way, the person is now becoming the Godchild, and the biggest blessing is to eat from your Godfather. Part of, let me just say, the jutta from the plate. So they would take a little morsel, it could be salt food for some pundit, it could be the parsad for some, and they would feed the baby or the person to their mouth, regardless the age or gender. If it is a mature person, maybe the girl may not sit on the pundit lap, and that's fine because of age. But imagine you take out my chana and my roti and right there as a feed in your mouth. Bless it. This moment comes. Lord Shiva says, please, Guruji, in this moment, part of my blessing is to repay you. Part of the blessing is the person who gets to come and say, Baba, tonight, you finished. Look, I want to give you a parsad. The person who brings the Vyasi parsad or the Purohit, the Dwij who doing the puja, Baba, this is for you, the parsad. That person gets a different blessing. Then the person who share for everybody gets a blessing. Lord Vishnu, could I take out your food? As a gift, could I feed you? He didn't ask him for anything, but just the chance to feed him. When the person, if somebody asks you, boy, I see all the Hindu people real backward. Watch how we really crazy, eh? It have one spoon. But I see all of this eat with all your hand, man. COVID time, we're doing. Sanitation comes so critical. So if somebody asks you, Hindu brother, sister, Where does eat your parsa? Let me say the salt food maybe is rice, you might use a spoon. But the parsa that say it is eat a lot of things with your hand. What is the value of eating with your hand? It had spoon, understand me, it had utensils that we could have adapted to eat the salt food or eat the jota food. Then it have to have something there. Lord Vishnu tells him the blessing when the person feed you, imagine in this case Guru to Shishya or Godchild, this gesture, and we talk about this one, Anjali Mudra. You know Abhya Mudra. Abhya Mudra means the Diksha or the unseen energy. Let me say a mother. From here, God bless you. My unseen energy flow from me to you, uplift you, get through the exam. God bless you, get through with your visa application. God bless you. This means I'm blessing you. This hand gesture. There are different hand gestures that mean certain things. This is one. Let me just call it Maggie. All you ever see this? In prayers? No? All you never went Hardy? And see they put the grass in the hand so and they went pinching the dollar hand, the dollar him. This is calling Lakshmi here. This is a conjuring way. You are asking Lakshmi to sit here. When you see ladies jarring people with cloves and they are pulling different things off the person, Lakshmi Mata clean them. Lakshmi Mata take off sickness. They don't have karma to get married. They might get vomiting, diarrhea, things is happening, wedding. Don't let them get ill. They're getting ready to go and get married. Don't let people, to be frank, children, why it's significant, you feel every pretty girl, everybody happy to see you married. You're here looking nice, you're looking your best, and you gonna have some boy who like you, and he want to come. If I can have you, nobody can have you. It have people like that. So the parents now bring the little children, the goddess, the innocent, to touch you, to take off the bad. Lakshmi Mata, sit down on them, clean them. Lakshmi Mata, look, they give me parasad. Lakshmi Mata, roti and chana. Bless every mouthful I eat so that my body could digest it and grow nutrition from it. When the person eat with the spoon and the fork, it might be very useful. This one who doing prayers tonight, I'm a small sister. All these got you them here on the stage, that she children. She was a big deal and she didn't know how, don't feel as only earlier, she didn't know how to eat rice and dal. Nobody never show she rice and dal. So we was big, she was doing she degree, and I had to show she how to pinch your rice and dance it, to cup it in your hand. She, if you see that, she used to eat rice and dal, left hand crab kind of way. She used to cup, South Indian people is cup the rice with this. And they scrape it and kind of shovel it so. And try to eat this way, mother. You could imagine the mess on the clothes. If you ever see South Indian people eat rice, you would want to know what it is they do it. North Indian people is do it with this because of the Lakshmi. So when you sit to eat, understand what you're doing. You're really praying on your food. If some older person say, listen, when you eat with your hand, the food tastes a little sweeter, is a nice childlike way of saying it have benefit. It have a blessing in it. So when you come prayers, this is why in our way we feed this way. And it is tradition, but it have a good in it. Lord Vishnu said and he explained to Shiva, when you eat, the goddess is with you. Let me feed you, Shiv Baba. And he take a little bit, he feed him, and he said, when he finish eat, he said, I leave a little bit, a little morsel here for you. From my jota, look, I leave this for your godchild. This is your blessing. I jota it. It is now prasad. Lord Shiva, take it, whap, 1, 2, 3, in him out. The Katha says he felt the light, the heat going down his body, and he felt as if the sun was in him. Happy. Get something good. Touched by Mahavishnu. I'm touching on this discourse because it's Ekadasi, for everybody to get something from Lord Vishnu. Gone home, bust through the door. Parvati Mata, I get through today, girl. I get the line with my partner, Lord Vishnu, and we well talk. And he leave a little morsel of parsad for me, and I eat my parsad. Between me and you think Parvati Mata was happy? Where you feel she do? Where my she? Follow me. And you his husband. And you is the leader of this house. Did you think about me? That parsad have value. All right, your wife is nothing. Now Shiv Baba in that discourse, Benny hits. All right, your wife is nothing. I was not enough for you to think in your mind, let me carry something for the girl to uplift your soul. Fine, no problem. What about your children? Nothing too. Nothing for them. All right. From today, O Shiva, you see the offering that made by you, nobody is going to eat the jota. Remember what I'm telling you. Whenever taking out parsad for Shiva, you ever went to prayers and see people take out a small katura or a small bowl for yag, they just do it. The little container. Why it's small? Because whatever they put by Shiva has to stay by Shiva. This is why we don't say Shiva Arpan. On the Bedi in a prayers, you have Shiva, you have to have Shiva, you have to have Vishnu, Shaligram. Leave Shiva offering. So the ladies who, let me say, long time people have yag, they go come, they go pick up from by the chowsat. In other yag, you will see they do Tulsi Puja, take up by the Tulsi, the Ganesh from the book, this, they will take from by the book, the Ramayana, the Bhagavad, whatever, mix it in the parsad. So when the person gets in the parsad, they will get value. But the bowl that reads by the lingam, Goddess Durga says, nobody touches his prasad. That is called Shiv Nirmalayam. When something goes by the lingam, leave it right there. So if you go to prayers and you see the person take out a big basin, so taria or tali of whatever for Ganesh, Saraswati, Lakshmi, fine, no problem. Take out some, put for them, bring back the rest. Good, we going good. Shiva, maybe a little bowl, maybe a little container. Why? Whatever you take out, leave it there. Do not take back anything from that lingam. You leave it. If you put the taria, what will happen? Leave the taria. Empty out all. So sometime when people come Shivratri night and you see they empty out the taria, empty out the basin. This is the premise. This is the rule. This is where it come from. This is why you don't say Shiv Arpanam. Only when, I would say long ago in my life, when I as a Gosain or a Bhakt of Shiva go on doing prayers, different kind of Shiv worship, when you have like the lingam where you have the forehead, like the front katha, and you say Shiv Arpanam, still the basma or whatever is offered there does not leave. For this reason, this is why when you come temple and you see people offer by the lingam, they leave it there. If you see somebody offers the parsad like this, I'm using this as an example for those of you online. I have a little bowl here. Imagine I take out the grapes from my teriyah and I leave it for Ganapati Baba. The rest, the temple might mix it to share. This is fine, Ganesh Baba. But you see the grapes that we put by the Murti? In other countries, people want to eat this. Understand when I say when you put something by this Murti, don't take it back. In other countries, people go say, well, our raisin is made from this. Let me go and make raisin now. And we will get raisin to use again in Parsad. But this already offered. So you don't want to take back what you give. This is blessed stuff, but not given to Ganesh. It's different. Everybody understand what I'm saying? So when you do prayers in your home and from your teriyah, Baba will say, well, put out a little bit. What you put out, leave it for the Devta. That goes in the river, maybe you put it by a tree, return it to the element. What in the excess, carry that. The only person that this rule changes for, as I said, is Lord Shiva. Prem Sabalo Mahapati Mahadeva ki Jai. Vishnu Bhagwan ki Jai. Tonight, let's enter. I am reading chapter 43, Ganesh Puran. Lord Shiva has been told that there is somebody named a demon that has 3 cities, and they are a plague, they are trouble, and they are causing different type of damage, sickness. One city, you see it in your religious movies. One city is made from bronze, one silver, one gold, granted by Brahma. And the city is impervious. No matter what the Devatas launch, nothing is working. Nobody sees how to destroy this Tripura. In this way, Lord Shiva amasses a quick army. And when they come and they tell him, you know the story, they go, Mahadev Baba, please save we have demons We have pestilence. We have sickness. Help we. He did not hesitate. Take up all the forms, the Bhairav, the Vibhadra, everybody. Kali Mata, everybody's together. And they march on the cities and they go. We enter into discourse where the fighting starts and what is going to happen. Jai Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam.
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 Jai Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam.
Jai Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam.
Uvacha Shankarye Tripurar Shridhaya Mrigaye Sampraptya Kripakali Kripati Veerbhadra Kuru me Kurvanti Atam Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam Jaya Bhole Baba
Tab Sharanam.
Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam
Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam.
Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam. Principal Mahapati Mahadeva Ki Jai. Prachanda is fighting Mahadev. Kartik is fighting Chanda. Nandi is fighting Bhimkaya. Brimati is fighting different form. Vraj Damsha, different demon. Everybody is engaged. War in the heavenly region is in full sway. All the charioteers, however, realize they're in trouble. The wheels, the axles start to get stick. The good forces cannot move forward. The people blowing all the different trumpets to signal the army of the good side. They blow everybody up on the blood. Now the sound, the trumpet is not sounding. It's as if everything is going wrong. All the musical instrument, everything is wrong. Mahadev turns around to see shots being fired at Kartik. Strong, powerful, prayer-filled arrows are being shafted against Nandi. Nandi is running, hiding, this powerful person. All the different emissaries, the gunners, are frightened. One runs to Shiva. Mahadev, it seems as if the luck, the good luck, is not on our side. Mahadev, it seems as no matter what weapon we use, the son of this fella Jayanta, the bad guy, not the Jayanta from Ramayana, this person, they seem as if they are beyond the power. It's said that he who has these three cities, the only way we could burn the city is if one arrow splits into three to hit the three cities, and we cannot do it. We do not know how to do it. We do not have this wisdom. Mahadev, we need to retreat. Mahadev still wants to fight. He still calls on the Trishul and he throws the Trishul. And the Trishul, it was as if it reached and then it slowed down and it fell on the ground. In front of the city, on the land, outside the wall. It seems as if the power, the potency of this opposing prayer is so powerful. It is more powerful now than the Trishul of Mahadev. Garud raises up a storm with the strength of his wings. Varun is shooting water like a tsunami against the walls of the city, but nothing is getting through. Everything is losing. All the emissaries, all the soldiers of Shiva come back. Pahi, pahi, save me. Raksha karo, Prabhu, raksha karo. Mahadev, the god of the Parvati, calls them back. And now, the pride, the strength of Ishwar is doubting, what is this? Will we be carried away by the forces of evil? What type of power is this that even against me, these bards, these fellas from Patal, from different places, their instruments are celebrated. Watch how they are jumping and skipping. In these three cities, all the evil, more evil you are, more celebrations, more loud. But on our side, the side of good, Ishwar is so frustrated. How it seems good people are losing the luster. How it is that we cannot celebrate not one day, but in this fight, every day we lose. After that demon Tripura destroyed the army of Shiva, beating him, Shiva comes back to Kailash and he says, "Oh Ishwar, we must recoil and make a plan. All the devatas are in trouble." Brahma says, without Swaha and Swadha functioning, no amount of prayer. When you are doing yag, you go by your pundit, and what you just look for, you have to learn. You have to learn your patrana, you know. What is the person looking for when they're looking for time to book a yag or a puja? They want Agni to be upon the earth. Agni Vyas, you call it. If the Agni, like an elevator, goes up to heaven, he's not on earth to collect your offerings from that fire. So the person wants to start, best case, when Agni is on earth. So when you make the offering, take it to heaven. If it's like where you will have to do some pitri offering, take it to the lower pata. If the person, if there is time where he does not come back to earth, that is considered inappropriate time to do your prayer. When the person is doing the prayer in that time, when he's not there, it feels as if the place is dead, it's lifeless. You're going by, there are no interest, there are no mar. You're doing it, you walk through the door, but you're not feeling anything. It is as if the prayer is, in my words, dead. It's boring. It has nothing. It has no interest. Why am I coming here? What am I doing? But when he starts to deliver the Havan, when it starts to help the devatas or the pitras, and that delivery means karma is happening, how you give is so you get. And that energy is moving from one place and to the other. It's going like that. What happens is you start to find within yourself, when you come through the door, who is tired, start to feel a little better. Who feeling sick, you start to improve. You have a little interest, you want to come. You within yourself, you know yourself, you're lazy. I could have been home watching my cartoon. I could have been watching the news. It have other things I could have been doing, but I reach, I'm feeling good now. I want to do it. Push through. Second night, push through, do it. Third night, I want to go. Mommy, you're going, I want to go with you. That interest, something is giving you that. That is one form of how Agni works. He says, no, there's no delivery system. The devatas have been kicked out of their job. They lost their work. The heaven is ruled by bad people. These bad people disrupt the delivery system. So the devatas are being starved. In many discourses you will hear this. Brahma is telling Shiva, we have to fix that. Otherwise, the sun will dim. The season, meaning time for peas to bear, that will throw off. Mango to bear, it will throw off. The animals have to reproduce. That signal will not send. So the life itself on the earth will start to suffer. We need to fix this. Lord Shiva cannot figure out what it is I did wrong. All the power, all the siddhi, the 8th form of Shakti, all the different things that I use, it was as if it had no effect. What is this, Brahma? Narad Muni comes and he says, oh Shiva, you neglected to start your work, your war. You did not call upon Ganaraj. You did not call Ganapati. For this reason you started, you are capable, but you were not able to see the power of your capability. It was as if you have all the muscle children, but you couldn't lift the stone. You couldn't lift the bar. Why? He is the further, he is the one who does ward off all obstacles. You didn't call him. And this is why everything, every corner you turn, it had a problem. Previously, that demon you are fighting did austerities to a form of Ganesh called Vigna Aura Ghara. A technical form of Ganesh, yellow in color. Maheshwar, nobody is going to kill you, is the blessing that he get from that prayer, except the husband of Parvati. In order for Shiva to destroy you, he will have to take one arrow and make it into 3 arrows to destroy the 3 cities. So long as this triple city is alive, you will have victory over every person and every force. There will be nothing to stop you. When Shiva heard this, he turned to Brahma and he asked him, what kind of friend are you that you did the prayer? The demon didn't do the prayer himself. Brahma does the Ganesh Vrat. Ganesh worship, if the person's sick, the patient in the hospital, Ganesh worship is something that, this thing is okay? Ganesh worship is if the person in the hospital, the child could come and do the worship on their behalf. And it works. Potent. Ekadasi worship, you have to do it yourself. For example, tenors, rules for prayer. In this way, he says, you, Brahma, sat down and did that whole vrat, but you didn't tell me that. You sat down and when the blessings came, you told him how he wanted to be immortal. Don't be immortal, only die at the hands of Shiva. But you did not tell me that too. What type of friend are you, O Brahma? He says the first thing, when I go to do my Ganesh removal of obstacle worship, bad influence, bad advisors, people with secondary motive have to distance themselves from people who are trying to do the right thing. When a person has a situation to face and they are constantly being ushered and guided by the forces of evil, you would never make one good decision. Because the wrong person, the wrong Shakti, the wrong energy is advising you. Imagine somebody guiding you to make the best recipe and they neglect to put salt. You on your own potting, you never tell me to put salt. How I gonna know to put the salt? Pandit, if you don't tell me to put rice in the Hawan, for example, I gonna know on my own to put rice. You is my guide. If the mechanic tell you to put transmission oil in the engine bay, I don't know, I depend on you. Doctor, if you don't tell me when to take the tablet, I gonna know to take the tablet on my own. Are you really a friend? Are you really for me? The person who is guided by Ganapati gives the best, honest advice. Honest advice means, especially for parents here tonight, some parents do not understand the rule. In this world, it have plenty parents going down the wrong road because they want to be friend. And will tell children, yes, you're going good. When the truth is, maybe you could improve. In Hinduism, you let truth guide you. And when the child gets on the right road, you could be friendly. But if you get into the friend mode, you cannot correct your friend enough. You're going to have a problem the day you're trying to put down your foot. As they say, the horse done bolt from the barn. What you're trying to come and do now? Lift your hand to hit for somebody to hit your back. That has happened too in Hindu home. I never thought my son would have do that. I never thought my nephew would have do that. I never thought my niece would have do that. It is as if you wake up now, you get a blow. But it starts with how you fix. Truthfulness when you're doing your prayer. Truthfulness is your guide. Principle of Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai. If the person uses the 6-syllable mantra, 1-syllable mantra of Ganesh, all difficulties are removed. The first one is bad influence. Narad, you have to tell me what I have to do in order to win this battle. What should I do? Because my mind was so focused on the task, on the fighting, Because my mind was so busy on the exam, I can't go and offer the dar, light the day, put the flowers in the car. But when you get in the accident, I did not think of reciting his name, recollecting his form, doing anything. And I know Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. Narad, he is the cause. If a person please him, he is the cause of easy. And if you don't please him, you will have difficulties until you remember and catch yourself what to do. Principle of Sri Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai. Narad Muni says, Mahadev, go and pray to Ganesh. And you please him. Offer him flowers. And you will be transformed into a force that will beat these boys. Mahadev Baba goes and prays, and he starts to chant prayer and call prayer. So much so that at the end of the prayer, Ganesh Baba did appear. Now, if this goes sound strange, Shiva worshipping Ganesh, remember so far in we hear Radha worshipping Ganesh, we hear when who make the mud murti Ganesh, Durga did it, Parvati Mata did it. It means to say it had different katha with Ganesh Baba. Ganesh is evolving in every age. You know it. Just to remind you what you know, in one case, Lord Shiva threw the Trishul and cut off here. In one case, it had Shanidev watch him and he had follow. It have different Ganapati at different time. So you will find Ganesh with 1 head, 3 head, 5 head based on what we talked about last night. This is one discourse where Lord Shiva is not looking at him as a son, but he's looking at him as a Devta, as a divine. Dear Lord, I need your help. I have trouble. Ganesh Baba lifted his hands, and after Mahadev had done his prayer for 10 years, Mahadev Baba went from 1 head form. If you ever see it or you ever hear it, there's a Panch Mukh Shiva form. Lord Shiva transformed by the grace of Ganesh to 5 heads, 10 eyes, 10 hands, now standing. And Ganesh says, in this form, Vama, Tat Purusha, each one of the head has a name. It has a mantra. In different Ling Puran discourse, you will hear about it. Chant the prayer. And when you call upon the power, when you call upon the energy, you will be able to destroy all enemies. Anybody that attacks you first, you will be able to destroy them after. Ask now for the boon that you want. When all the Munis want to hear, well, what did Lord Shiva ask for? Please tell us. Sadashiva asked that now that I have 10 eyes, 10 arms, and I have been made into this as if it were a power form, destructive form. You have given me 5 faces, one for the earth, the water, the wind, the different elements in the different direction now. You are the Devta of the musician, the Yaksh, the deceased, the Pitra, the Pret. O Ganapati, you are the one who will allow a solution to come when there's a problem and I don't know how to solve my problem. You are the person to create, bring the initiative in the person's mind. The answer will come to the person. How to fix it? Come inside of me and allow me to see the moment when to shoot the arrow. How to do it? I don't know how to solve my problem right now. I really don't. In the moment, which route, which avenue, which way to go, I don't know. But with your blessing, it will come here. You will guide me. It never happened there. I reach on the junction, go left, go right. Listen to my friend, don't listen to my friend. Lie to my mother, don't lie. Quarrel, don't quarrel. Cheat, don't cheat. Thief today, don't thief today. Life is about choices. But the person who is whispering, which one, depending on the person, Ganesh could guide the person. How you just know what to say? How you just know what to say just to give me a little hope, husband? How you just know when you talk, that is what I wanted to hear. You make me feel peaceful. In the marriage, for example, when the person wearing the ring that Ganesh is sitting on, give the person the language. Sometimes, for the married people here, you ever see the face twist up? You okay? You're studying how they come home yet. You're worried if the car reach. You're taking on that. You didn't sleep good last night. And the husband, I want to say, what is the trouble? But that wife read that like a book. Who give you that? When somebody tackling your girl child and they're in the room and they're hiding all kind of message and love story on the phone, who just come and whisper in your head, check that phone? Who just come and tell you, go under the pillow, it has something they're hiding? Or you just figure it out? If you is you, if this body is mine, what does give the wife? I feel it talking to somebody out the room. I feel you up to something. I feel they're doing something. Who does give you that drishti, the vision, to see behind, round the corner? God working in you, and sometimes you really don't see it. It ever happened to the children here? You went to do the multiple choice, the paper one in the exam. I know I can't pass English. I guess. But somehow I guess correct, I passed the exam. Who does guide you? A, not B. A, go for A. I feel as if. Who does do that? Ganesh, help me to make the right choice at the right time. If you give me this, I will chant your name. Prem Sabolo Shri Ganesh Bhagwan Ki Jai. One of the head is Sarva, of the 5 head of Lord Shiva. I'll bring the Murti for you tomorrow night just to see what it looked like. Of the 5 head, this one called Sarva started to sing something called the Ganesh Sahasra Nam Stotra. Sahasra mean 1,000. He is the person, not a human. Understand what I'm telling you? It has Stotra, God chant, and it's more potent. This is an example, not the only one, an example of one. Mahadev starts to chant. Sarva began chanting the name. Whoever will recollect you in these forms, that person will achieve their goal. They will overcome any impediment. The person will be able to rise above worms, insects, things feeding on the body. Whatever their karma is, whatever good, bad, troublesome, evil, unrighteous, tamasic, tantric, whatever it is, when things are feeding on your body in the form of unrested souls, pisach, yaksh, etc., and the person chants the Sahasranam, it will be as if you spray bop and the mosquito had to move away. It pushes those things away. It will bring auspiciousness inside and outside of the devotee. Let the person recite this prayer of Shiva. He started to do it. The first thing he asked, give me forgiveness for every time I went to fight. And I raised my hand and I thought I was strong enough. I am powerful enough. I am Shiva. I could win this. I could pass the exam. I will get through the job. This resume looking good. I have money in my pocket. I am good enough. I could get through it. Anything. Until the day God show you, you cannot do it. Stop. You ever understand what this man going through? A kind of humility. And he says, forgive me. First step, forgive me. I was vain. I was full of myself, ego. Sometimes hardship is geared to learn that lesson. Put your hand together tonight. Let me just do a couple verses of the Ganapati Sahasranam Stotra. Hari Om Katam Namna Sahasratam Ganesha Upavishtam Shivadam Tanamaksha Lokanugratarapara Devaha Puran Purari Puratraya Yugyam Anarcha Ananda Ganesh Jato Vigana Kulakila Manasya Vinidhara Darasha Vigana Karta Mahaganapati Shri Bhaktya Swam Bhachiryata Vidhi Om Shri Mahaganapati Sahasranam Stotra Mala Mantrasya Shri Ganesh Rishya Mahaganapati Devta Nana Vidana Achita Dham Shri Humati Bhijam Tungamitir Shakti Swaha Shaktir Kil Kalam Om Shri Karanyas Dhyanas Itam Dhyanam Om Ganeshwaro, just the first verse. Ganeshwaro, Gana Kridosho, Ganat Katha, Gana Deepa, Ekadanto, Vaktat, Vakratunda, Gajavaktro, Mahodhara, Lambodhara, Durma Varno, Vikato, Vigananasho, Sumukho, Durmakho, Buddho, Viganarajo, Gajanana, Bhima, Pramodha, Amodha, Suryanando, Modakayakam, Hirambhaha, Sambraha, Sambhuva, Lambakarano, Mahabalaha, Nandano, Lampatho, Bhimo, Meganando, Gajananya, Vinayako, Virupaksho, Virakaha, Suryavara, Pradakshaya Namaha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki Jai. He chanted that prayer, and Ganapati Baba listened and took in everything that Lord Shiva, the 5 head, from that one head, the 5 head, Lambo, Dara, Gaja, Karna, Kaha, Lambo, Girija, and it started to sing it like a song, shooting in the different direction, east, west, north, south, upward. The 5 head for the artist looks as if all are facing forward like Panchmukh. But if we go into Panchmukh Hanuman discourse, one is facing so. One head is to the back, one to this side, one this side. And the Garud head is facing upward like this. So when the form starts to sing now, it is shooting and permeating, similar to what we do with the Hawan smoke. East, west, and you fan it in upward 3 times. This is why I don't have a way to fan down one. People who know much about Hawan this day, fanning up and down and craziness, but it's the upward for that upper look. Please help the air. In the same way, Ganesh waited until Shiva was done. And he says, O Mahadev, mountain dweller, Kailashpati, whosoever recalls this Sahasranam, whenever there's a battle in their life, they will win. Today, when you pull your arrow, call on the first verse, the verse we chanted. Blow on the arrow and get ready. I will make that impossible task of taking 1 arrow to hit 3 targets. It will happen. The 3 cities will burn, and the city, the people will burn to ash. Oh Bhasma, Bhasmanath, Ganadeepa is standing with you in your mind, that whatever confusion, whatever bad advice, whatever is conflicting within you, that will move and clarity will come. Ganadeepa stands in the person's memory or mind when very confident, very sure, very wholehearted. This is the step. This is what I have to do. Imagine sometime in the kitchen, the lady could say, I smell the pot, there enough salt. End of story. Confidence. And then it have people, I wonder if I had to put more salt. Waiting, girl. Waiting. And 10 hours we stand up over the pot, spitting in the pot, trying to figure out if to throw salt. In many examples, this is the answer, A, B, C, D. Which one? If the person recites this prayer, victory, accomplishment, desires are granted. You recite it on your battlefield and you will see the difference. The person chants this in the evening hour, in the morning hour, in the midday, between forenoon and afternoon, 12 o'clock midday. The person who has an installed murti of Ganesh Baba, that person who has him under the mandap, where gifts are given, not only to the children, to women, but to the Brahman that holds the shaligram. For this reason today, Pandit, this is why we give you that nourishing shaligram. When Arti or when anything happening here tonight, part of our prayer for the benefit of all these people, they know the shaligram that you have on the bedi, but that one you have in your hand, that fossilized circle, they don't know that one. Let them just hold it in your hand and just walk quick, just like how we just sprinkle the water and everybody just bows over me because of the Ekadasi. Let me do that, right? In it, everybody gets the blessing. For this reason, if you chant the Sahasranam, you will be able to see as you stand, you will have the foresight. If I rush the battle here, down the road, I will win. What is the problem that plagues many young people today? They do not see, they do not have the foresight for down the road. They do not have the sense to invest. A child today will take their first salary and not offer it by the multi. They will not say, Ma, help me save. Bank, help me save. Help me. Instead, I go and buy a car. I pay 50,000, 40,000, 30,000. The same car only loses value. For any person that takes the money, invest it in the vehicle, God bless me if I could sell something and make a profit. But a car is not something that increases in value. It only decreases. So if the mother is the one say, listen, you see across the road, it's selling. That land is selling. Land is increase. Just an example of something I could invest and it will bring a reward. Go and plant teak, go and plant peas. Look how ginger holding price. Child, you could be working in our office and you might pick 2 head of ginger and you will get a little added sense, a little money in your pocket when Christmas time comes. That type of vision or drishti have a lot to do with dharma, you know. When somebody say that's a Brahman, there are different definitions for that. In Mahabharata, Yudhishthira says a Brahman is somebody who has the characteristics of Brahman. A person could be genetically linked to a Pandit, and that's true based on karma, but you have to have the character, the behavior, the worship of the Shaligram. Where in the journey, then you become Brahman. A Brahman is somebody who understands the Brahman or the energy that make this world. And when the person has the vision, that is a Brahman. Let me explain that. You ever hear somebody say chamar? You hear that word chamar? Children may not know what that means. Chamar is referencing the person is using a bad word. It is a derogative word that confuse a lot of people. Chamar? How chamar mean you're bad? But I just go by a chamar to stitch my purse or my suitcase or my slipper. What it mean? The person who just beat the leather to make the drag slippers that we sometimes wear. Definition is a chamar is somebody who makes slippers, the shoemaker. How that is a bad thing? If you never understood this, let me explain it to you. The difference is the vision. The person who is considered a Brahman, somebody who you want to arti, who could bless you, is the person who have drishti or God-given ability to see down the road, who could see the whole forest and tell you, listen, do this prayers now, next year you're going to be able to get where you're looking for. You want to get pregnant? Do this prayers. You want to get married? Do this prayers. You'll get it. You want to grow the business? It's going to take time. Do the vrat. You'll get it, for example. But a chamar is somebody who have, imagine yourself, the leather, there's was some small chunky little nails. So you have to hold that nail. And the hammer is a different kind of hammer. The whole hammer head is this. A nice pretty hammer. When I was small, I had it. It was my favorite hammer. I love my hammer. And you had to aim very good on top that nail to hit the hammer. You ever hit your finger with the hammer? You know it's pain. And you see hard part, you do that to yourself. So the person who is the chamar have the skill. You see that small headless nail, they will hit that in one, like nobody's business. They have the sense and the vision to see the top of that nail so good. They will never hit the finger, God bless them, but they cannot see. If this is my watch and you're aiming to hit the nail here, the only thing that could see is where the nail landing here, children. They cannot see right here. They can't see this. They don't have the vision to see the whole story. So when people are acting, maybe this is the word we're missing, acting, behaving like a chamar, God bless me. Lakshmi Mata, Ganesh Baba, bless me with salary. I get his salary. I am going to buy all the KFC. Now I'm big. I'm going to buy a whole pizza and eat it by myself. Mommy, hush your mouth. I'm big now, you know. I'm going to buy sneakers that go way down. And tomorrow I will have nothing. I will spend my last money on a cell phone that will only decrease in value. I will not see the bigger story that I will become dependent in today's world on a credit card that will put me in a debt cycle. When we do in arena motion, use the credit card, pay all the bill, and then, me have no money to rally me the month, pay back the credit card to use it back, or no, me have no money, and you only living, you only working to spin a cycle. that cycle, the debt cycle, pay the mortgage, pay the parlor, pay the shop, pay the credit card, pay Tiantec, that is a lifestyle of living in perpetual slave. Because you have to work, otherwise you're in trouble. The person with drishti or the ability to have vision makes the right choices. Nobody has said, "Oh, buy shoes," but you don't have to buy shoes every week. You don't have to buy a phone every time a new model come out. You use your function. Yes, no, mom, I don't need that shoes. That shoes I have still good. However, example of young people today, I need a red one, I need a green one, I need a blue one, I need a gold one. Style is killing you. When the magazine says this is the father, the sinful person goes with it. And what you have in the end is nothing. The person, when they chant the Ganesh Sahasranam, Lord Shiva, yourself included, will gain the vision to see how to map, how to walk, to win. I have to work hard now. So when I reach 40, 50, and my mother have to go for surgery, and the doctor called 25,000 for the surgery, the nursing home, the girl want to make the baby 40,000. Where are going to find that money, Baba? The glasses, 3,000. Every child you have is a bill. Think about it like that. Then you want to make sure me waste my time. Your child having a problem like that, go and do your Ganesh Puja. Let me make time in the temple to chant the Sahasranam. When you hear some temple saying, listen, we are going to have the Sahasranam, and you see who foolish, like with Shiva, just like how he was the one who didn't share the Parsad, he is constantly, trust me, if you know Shiv discourse, it is always getting trouble. Always. Because he went and chopped off Ganesh Baba's head, the salting one mentioned earlier, why we just fast from salt, share salt food, put salt in the cedar. Shiva was the person causing all the trouble. He is the one, mother ready to go and beat it. Because at that discourse, up till today, we will fast from salt. When you hear it and you learn it, maybe this Ganesh Utsav nearly done. Think what I'm saying. When you doing your prayers at home, this is the value of this one stotra. When you get it, when you hear Nicholas Kelly and them call you and they show you, hey, listen, on the 6th night, the 7th night, we're doing this Sahasranam. All make sure and come early. For who was here early, all the bear witnesses a garbage bag, a shami leaf we had. And it seemed as if we didn't stop, if Pandit didn't stop the devotees them from offering, we'd have keep going. People who don't know about prayers, they say, they're making up to 12 o'clock. How they could do that? What they could do? And when you get to know about the prayers, it somehow feels as if time is going and the prayers can't done. We still had this to do. We still had that to do. I hear this, me hear that. And when him chant that praise, if he chant that praise, oh God, these children done stupid already. Oh God, they could do more stupid. Principle of Sri Ganesh Bhagwan ki Jai. When Mahadev took the time to chant that whole praise, put all your hands together. Let me just read a little bit of the Mahatyam of the Sahasranam. This eulogy of Ganesh, if it's chanted where there is famine, plague, danger, in the house or in the family, in the temple, there will be a decrease in leprosy. People who have urinary disease, hemorrhoids, disease of the rectum, the anus, people who have piles, people who have indigestion, abdominal swelling, different type of problem, male, female, disease of the spleen to clean back the blood, gallstones where you have to remove the gallbladder, you're vomiting, you're in pain, dysentery, distension of the intestine, do Ganesh worship. Coughing, respiratory infection, respiratory problem, intestinal wind. The person has a bad gas, sickness, pain. Nothing funny, but understand the pain some people have maybe after the girl do C-section or the man do heart surgery, how gas gets into the body and it seems as if it cannot come out. Disease arising from swelling of different joints or different parts of the body. Major headache, untold vomiting, inflammation of the glands that make we hormones. So now the person the metabolism slowing down and they're getting big, or the hypo, the person is over secreting, so they're losing weight too fast and they're getting as if it were dry, maga, as if the life leaving them, they're eating and nothing is coming, no weight is putting on. These disorders, more than complicated cases where they have more than one, when a person is accident prone, the child, the alignment of the child toe causes the child running and just pull to the side. The person with the stroke, the person who, God, put them in a car. God, Father, you can't drive. Nick, but that's different when you're bribing for your license. This is going to help with that. People who are degraded if they commit murder, if they want to commit suicide, they cut their hand, they cut their wrist, they did drink the poison. Prayers for them, Ganesh Baba, Chandi Stotra, this Sahasranam. What will happen? That man or woman, their relatives will get to enjoy the peace of sleep, the peace and happiness of family life. There will be peace in the home. There will be the ability to use washroom, peace internally. The body comes back as if it is in equilibrium. Health is returned to the individual as the sins from previous birth and this birth is burnt away. The person who is engrossed in Ganesh worship using potent prayers such as the Sahasranam, and they learn if one verse, and the person could say it whilst doing Havan, whilst doing offering for Prasad, etc., that person would be able to overcome all forms of black magic, tantric attack as well. That person becomes the repository or the holder of Ganesh Baba. Prem se bolo Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai. If the person financially, they're struggling, does this prayer with the Sahasranam, the person is able to increase their wealth, decrease their debts, come out of poverty, and able not only in this life, but they are reborn when time for them to born. They are born in a family where comfort. When you see children, some places have war, they don't have a home, they're on the street, and then you see some children have everything. Ask yourself, what did they do to get? Like we heard last night in our discourse, the prayer for Ganesh. When the person is walking around the Murti, when the person is doing these things, and proper mantra is being chanted, not the bhajan. Bhajan is good. Better than bhajan is the prayer. Better than the prayer that man writes is where God writes. Those stotras that I am introducing to you in little ebbs, those things, play it on your YouTube, chant it, go and search it up, and let it play to benefit you until God bless you. Little bit by little bit, you'll learn it. Prem se bolo Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai. When Mahadev takes the prayer, bows, and he takes his blessing, Mahadev went back to fight the demon. And now with this five-headed form, he goes to fight. Kali Mata on his left, Veerbhadra on his right, squealing and bawling, they charge at Tripura, engaging all the different generals and all the soldiers. Two sides are fighting. Narad Muni comes to Shiva on the battlefield. Listen, do not lose your cool. Do not lose. Slok 33, Pandit. Slok 33, chapter 47. It is time now. Narad is telling Shiva, hold, calm down, don't get nervous, don't get anxiety, focus. It is time for you to do your work. Now is the moment. It is time to win. Take out that particular arrow, mount it on this peanut bow, and call on Ganesh. See him in his three-headed form. And just as he is standing in your mind, he will stand in that arrow. And that arrow will split into three to do your bidding as per what has to happen to destroy this evil fella. Ganesh Baba, Lord Shiva, empty. When we say breathe out, just to understand what he did. When you breathe out, and you stop. But in prayer, when you breathe out, you have to feel like your stomach going in. So the diaphragm, where the two where the chest bone is, it feels as if it's coming up like you're forcing the last bit of air to come out. And then come back with the mantra. As the person practice this pranayam or the breath practice with mantra, the prayers becomes more potent. Narad is teaching Shiva. Put your arrow, empty your breath, and when you are pulling in, call on him in that Trimurti form. Shiva calls on the different sun, the moon, and he makes his chariot to get the height to level with the 3 cities. Puts the arrow on top of the bow, closes his eyes and sees Trimurti, Trimukh, Ganapati in his mind, and he says, God, free me from the devils, free me from the evils that is plaguing my life and the life of all these innocents. Today I become the hand. I am you. You, sometimes it happens with me and you. You're doing your job, but it's God who is using you to do or say something. Imagine the doctor saving the patient's life, but it's really you're doing God work to bring the blessing, to answer that person's prayer. God is using you to help, to save. The old lady want to cross the road, but the traffic is stopping for she. You hold she hand and God bless you, help she cross the road. You become the hands of Ganesh. In this way now, stand with me and guide my weapon to destroy the evil. And in that moment, when he let loose that arrow, all the devatas started to hit their drums with the force. Mahadev seized the arrow, one arrow in front of him. One split into bronze, one split into silver, and the other one became golden, heading to the 3 respective cities. And when it hit with the power of Mahaganapati, the 3 cities that was not able to burn. I don't know how silver is burning. I don't know how gold is burning. Narad Muni is saying, look at the power of Ganesh. Where there is impossible, make it possible. When a person prays, Slok 56, when a person's prayer is pure and Ganesh protects them, the enemy, the bad influence will come, but they will burn. They will have to go back when the devotee of Ganesh is protected by his force. Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki Jai. In the battle in your home, in the battle in your marriage, in the battle with children, when you're fighting the influence of phone, you're fighting the influence of friend. Boy, don't listen to your mother, boy. Don't listen to she, she's stupid. When that type of information is flowing to them, day in, day out. It's my life, mommy. But then like hypocrite, we come in the night, Twame, Mamata, you are my God and my Father. In front of the pundit, bow and bend your back, touch the foot, and in the morning hit them kalpat. Whoop. Time for that to done. I don't know the mothers and fathers here, if only are fed up by it, but it have to done. I don't want to be a friend. I'm sorry. I'm doing my job that God give me. You do yours. When they behave good, when they survive, when they win. When you see the child say, Ma, good thing, girl. You really guide me. You fight me in my hardened days. And you win. Today, me ain't dead like some people. I married a good person. I have a family life. I could say I'm proud of myself, but I'm proud of myself. I had the trophy, I had the certificate on your strength. That is the day the mother will cry. That is the day all your tears and all your hardship and suffering, you earn the stripes on your shoulder. What prayers could give you that day you will walk into heaven because God make you the parent. And for all the fight you fight, all the battle, all the demon you fight with that bedroom door, the day they admit you was right and I was wrong, and because of your constant fighting and opposition, today I am a better person. Today I have the job, I have the education. I really was stupid, eh? Sometimes you reach the grandparents, then there's parents, then they just appreciate the wrong they was doing. But one day God just let the blessing come in your ears. They was right and I was wrong. If the child is the right one, they wouldn't have to burn to learn. Do you know how many people has had to reach in the court? Pundit as a marriage officer have to go and say if the marriage is real or not because it finished so quick. They're married 6 months, divorce. And sometimes they're married just because they get pregnant. You know the story they go. Now the child to show that one, I hate that one, I go fight you for the child. Imagine your son, that child, fighting in court, spending money I have. Mommy, I should have listened to you, girl. I should have listened to you. That wasn't the right one. Look what they're doing me now. They break me. Now, that's two sides to that story. But in my example, they're breaking me so I don't get to see my girl, I don't get to see my boy. This is why when things good, Ganesh, they're getting married, Ganesh, the yellow rice, think what's in yellow rice, you just put on the invitation card, the Neuta elders, Ganesh Baba, sit down on the rice. Sit down on this rice. And we inviting you when you're coming, come with God. When you're going and throw the rice, Ganesh, bless the rice and throw it so that Lakshmi must follow them. Give them the peace to live good. Give them the house to live good. Give them the feeling. You see, when I'm telling you about me. You see, when I was single, if I was making money, so you see, when prayer come, money come, brother. Married, to have that type of report in your life. Every parent here wants to hear their child say, I'm married, mommy, and I'm happy. Girl, boy, child, I like how you're going to get that. Is life only about school book and certificate? No. If you teach your young one, don't worry to go in the temple, don't do the prayers, don't worry, Baba, they can't come, Pandit Anup, they can't come, they have homework. Watch how stupid mother and father is. Pick up your book, pick up your book, pick up your book. When you hear you teach them, they could only do one thing. One thing. The day they get into manhood or womanhood, and they can't cook and work in the office. They can't be a wife or a husband and be in the office. They can't manage the time. You never train them. They don't know how to take a little exercise, a little sweat, so they will be healthy and do the work and play with the child. Have time to hug up their own child. You will hear your child say, oh God, it's too much, mommy. I have to go by the bar and drink. Because too much thing they want from it. But if you teach the child, like they do in the church and the masjid, in all fairness, partner, you have to learn to go to your prayers. You have to manage your time. Feed your cow, feed your dog, feed your cat, feed your pet. Everything is time. Plant 2 tomatoes by your house. Learn to water it. Be responsible. In this life, you can't be the doctor alone. At some point, you can have a brush cut your yard. Get up. What parents are doing today? When you become the enemy to your own children, what you going to say tomorrow? Tonight, Kali Yuga is plain and in the form of bad advice, bad influence, bad surrounding, bad camaraderie. Don't worry to do it. Let me ask you tonight. Everybody here is Hindu. How much are they teaching all the children to make parsa? How much young people home can make parsa? But I'm a Hindu. Good job, Dad. Think what I'm saying. You have to eat bread, learn to make your sandwich. You have to use the toilet, learn to wipe your bottom. I say. Right? You're a Hindu, but don't learn nothing about Hinduism. Don't learn to make adar, don't learn to make panchamrit, don't learn to make parsa. Not one day. Every father inside here, Pitrapax coming Sunday. How much of them holding the son hand? This is how we just offer turban, son. Fast forward, when funeral come, I expect a good son to shave your head and do the turban way. Never do. Do it now. Then are you the best advisor? Are you the best friend for your child? Or are you making monsters? And when you ask yourself, you're talking, remove the obstacle, maybe some of the obstacle got to move. Which side of the equation you on? Are you the problem in your marriage? Are you the problem in your home? At some point, we have to check ourselves. And we have to. You think Ravan, you see, he was the monster in the house? His answer was, I used to bring the best gifts for Mandodri. I brought gold and silver and I always gave it to her. So I could go outside and do what I want. Once I come home and bring nice gifts and bribe the girl. It didn't make it right then, and it doesn't make it right now. Prem se bolo Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai. In our dharma, all I can say is that it have a lot to engage, to learn, and when you have trouble, just as we were talking about the value of saying this prayer and it will overcome urinary tract infection and trouble. If we don't know those things when you're good, when you get sick, it will be too late. When you're sick and you know the answer, oh Baba, if I only know, boy. This is why you will see places like this Mandir trying to help, to give the avenue for prayer like this. I hope you all learned something tonight. I hope you enjoyed this discourse. It is a different discourse. It is one of the only places you will hear Ganesh Baba do, Lord Shiva do Ganesh Baba Puja. And it is something for us to emulate and practice and really think about and do when the opportunity does arise. Tonight, let's all stand now as we do final arti, closing arti, as we bring the curtain down on this night of reading. Today is what, the 8th day? Today is our 8th reading. Nicholas is choosing his arti. Baba is going to come around, and when you see the shaligram, just bow to it quick because of time. And everybody, I did bring this garbage bag, this pink bag here with everybody in mind. You could come and take and say a mantra, say a prayers. Nicholas will have to guide me there. We're running out of space, Nick. And if you have the time, maybe tomorrow, come early when I'm coming and join with us. When I'm doing my Havan, fall in with us. I'll guide you, don't worry. We are here sometime. I'm here from maybe 5:30 when puja going on start. Everybody's welcome. For those of you online, God bless you. Let's all say our prayers together. Put your hands. Remember, Anjali Mudra. Press it to your chest. Om Sajam cha Varti Sanyuktam Grahina Yojitam Mayam Deepam Grihana Devesham Trailokya Timidapaham
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायने गुरुविक्रमाय गुरुप्रवराय गुरुवे गुरुवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्म सदारध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखंड खंडकाय गीत साराय गीत तत्वाय गीत गोत्राय धीमहि गुरुगुल्फाय गंधमट्टाय गोजय प्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि शानाय बालचंद्राय श्री गणेशाय धीमहि एकदंताय वक्रतुंडाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचंद्राय श्री गणेशाय धीमहि जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति हो श्री मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन मात्र मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति श्री मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन मात्र मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसंतम हृदयारविंदे भवम भवानी सहितम नमामि घालिन लुतंगन वांडिन चरण दोल्यानी पाहीन रूप तुझे प्रेम अलिंगन आनंद पूजे भव उवा पिता त्वमेव बंधुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविडं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियेण बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे.
Everybody together, put your hands and let's say a prayer. In your heart, you say a prayer. Dear God, thank you for this opportunity on this Ekadasi night to listen to your discourse. Prabhu, may listening to this prayer, it says that whatever obstacle, whatever problems you could imagine, by listening to this prayer, just as Lord Shiva is able to rise above the circumstance and the enemy, and the impossible task becomes possible. Blessed is that bhakt, that devotee, he or she, by listening to this discourse, by chanting, reminding, teaching someone about the value of doing Ganapati's worship, using the Sahasranam, that person too could rise above any circumstance, any problem. Ganesh Baba, tonight as we stand together, for those of you viewing online, dear Lord, in our homes there are different situations and predicaments that sometimes we really don't know which way is up. By virtue of having listened, by having viewed this discourse, this satsang, this yagya, those of you that will accept the prasad and the charanamrit tonight, dear Lord, come into my life, come into my home, come into my body and help me fight what I am fighting. Together everybody. Tvameva Mata
Pita Tvameva
Tvameva
Jasata Tvameva
Tvameva Vidya
Dravidam Tvameva
Tvameva Sarvam
Mama Deva Deva
Tvameva Sarvam.
Mama Deva Deva.
Together. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Prem Svalo Mahapati Mahadeva ki jai. Pavana Putra Hanuman ki, Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki, Adi Shakti Mata ki, Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki, Satya Sanatan Dharma ki. Jai Jai Sitaram. Sitaram everybody. Sitaram everybody.